Okay, so I am going to say good rising to you guys. I'm not going to be able to see the chat today, even though uh, uh, I wish I could. I'm not going to be able to see it. Hi! I'm going to sit here and look at the chat for a little while, at least so I can talk to y'all. Um, and then when it's time for me to go ahead and do the reading, then I will go back to my corner and start the reading. You guys, so I got up this rising and I did another reading, and I'm uploading that one right now, guys. and ooh, it was so beautiful is all I have to say. It was so gorgeous, you guys. Like, this reading was everything. First of all, let me get these glasses so I can make sure that I am seeing what everybody is saying. Y'all, it was such a good. Hey, oh, thank you, Big Goddess 1111. You know I always be saying 111. It's 1111. Big Goddess 1111 also says you look so beautiful with your hair like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I felt that way too. This is not my first time doing it, but um, I definitely needed it. I needed it again. So anyway, so this morning we already did a beautiful reading. It's getting uploaded right now. It should be premiering like in a few more minutes, actually. Let me see how far. Yep, it'll be hopefully premiering in a few more minutes. But the name of that reading is called Hidden for Such a Time as This. You guys, that reading was so beautiful to me. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been getting a whole lot of dreams. I've been getting a whole lot of, I think they've been downloads, okay? And it's really been this way for like the past 2 to 3 weeks. I am a dreamer, so that's how I normally get a lot of my information or intel, anyways. Aside from just clairaudience and hearing things, but I had a dream, y'all, last night. No, I'm sorry, a dream the night before last that I really feel. I mean, I just straight up feel like this, not this particular reading, but the reading before was confirmation for it. And to be honest, this reading is probably going to be confirmation for it too, because I feel like I'm still in that energy. So I wanted to go ahead and do this. I have been MIA for a couple of days. I've been preparing to transition. I am moving back to my hometown of Houston, Texas. Um, it's bittersweet, but um, overall, I know it's a really good thing. I know it's a really good thing overall. So, without further ado, I don't want this reading to be super, super long. I really do want this to be short, especially since the general rising energy. Oh, no, this is the general. My bad, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm getting turned around. This is the rising reading for today. But the other reading I think is amazing. And I really think that when it premieres, you guys, when you have time, because I know everybody doesn't have the time to watch now, when you have the time, I really think that if this, I just say check it out. And if it resonates with you, then please comment and let me know. And if it doesn't, comment and let me know, you know? Um, so yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I'm just really excited. That's all I'll say for that. So that reading, I really wish or I hope that it goes live in a few more minutes because I really do feel like I actually feel like this reading right now that I'm about to get ready to do is more so of confirmation for that first reading. So it does say that it's still it's still uploading. I'm gonna have to turn my look. I said I'm gonna have to turn my stage off because it's choking me. All right, guys. So I'm moving back to go ahead and get ready to get into the energy of this reading. Woo! Thank you, Sage. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I pray that you guys are having a beautiful day already. If it's still the Sage gonna have to go over there somewhere because Sage is choking me right now. Get on over that Sage. Okay, guys. Spirit for another message, basically, right? And I am so happy. Again, I'm telling y'all, I'm still in this energy of the first reading. I'm gonna give y'all a little snippet for those who are here. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a snippet of that one right this second because I can't hold my peace, okay? I can't hold my peace. So the other message is entitled Hidden for Such a Time as This. And some of the key points that wound up coming out is that spiritual leaders are getting ready to, I think, create and establish their platforms to the point to where they're going to become like stars, okay? And girl, hold on, wait, let me come and see what oh, where did I get that huge sage? Lord, where did I get this bundle? There is a local store here in Cincinnati. I think it's called Toku Baru. And girl, I went sage shopping and I found the big bundle in the store called Toku Baru. I think I also ordered some from off of Amazon too. So yeah, I got this one from the store here in Cincinnati, by the way. Okay, I may not be able, like I might be late seeing y'all's comments, but I will hopefully respond like before it's too late. Okay, but here's the snippet. Spiritual leaders are about to pretty much be thrust into the limelight. I mean, whatever that can mean for you guys. Hold on, y'all. I gotta open this door. I'm choking. Here we go. A little ventilation. Don't go no further. I don't want you to go no further. Come here. Oh, you still gonna move? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's a little better. So I feel like some of us are going to be pretty much getting ready to be thrust into the limelight. Okay, and so there are some who you're going to be thrust into the limelight because you're a performer, because you're a musician, you're a singer, you are a songwriter, or you are an actor, actress, whatever the performing arts are. A lot of us are getting ready to, like, I don't know why I just heard hit that lick, but because it's not quite like hitting a lick, it's like the spiritual work that you have been putting in this entire time, like the sacrifices that you made when it comes to creating stability for yourself, like all of that is literally about to work out in your favor. It's as if Spirit is going to be rewarding those who understood that the spiritual matters and being in alignment spiritually was way more important than just securing a bag or just focusing on security and building resources. Not that that's not important, because it is, but I think that for those of us who put that on the back burner in order to get what we needed spiritually, these are about to be the people who are going to be thrust into the limelight. Not only are you going to be thrust into the limelight, but your coin is about to overflow. Okay? It's about to overflow. So that's just a snippet of the types of messages that came out in the video that should be premiering in the next few minutes, entitled Hidden for Such a Time as This. Moving on, hopping into this reading right now. I did continue to just ask Spirit for any more messages regarding today's energy and, whatever Spirit wanted to share. And like I said, I do feel that this could very well be a continuation of that other reading. I'm just saying. I really do get the vibe that this could be the divine feminine energy here. So I want to just go on record saying that. I do think that this could particularly be for those who are of the divine feminine, okay? Moving on, guys. We only pulled one card today because I wanted this to go very, very quick, actually. I got one card that came out almost immediately, and then I got 3 cards to clarify. So we're going to hop right into it, baby. We're going to hop right into it, baby. I am so excited, you guys. I know not what to do. Okay, it said, Big Goddess 1111 Cortez says, okay, thanks, Queen. You're welcome, boo. Divandra Ward says, good rising, love. I caught you. I caught you live. I'm so happy that you did, Divandria. Hey, honey. How you doing? So, y'all, I want to go on record saying this on this live because everyone may not be able to go and watch the other video. It is about 50 minutes, but I'm telling you that is 50 minutes of spirit just having her way. Okay, so it might be worth your while. But in that video, I did share the message that spirit gave me, and I know that some of you guys who watch are also spiritual like I am. So here it is. A lot of you guys need to go and look into your natal charts, okay? You can Google this. This can be done free. You'll need your birth date, of course, and your time of birth, if at all possible, okay? If you have access to that, in order to get the most accurate reading for yourself, especially because this is important. It deals with the houses. You need to go and look and see where Scorpio is in your chart specifically, and also what house it is in your chart, okay? And the reason that you need to do this is because Scorpio is about change. It is about endings and new beginnings. It's about deaths and rebirths, okay? Death and rebirth, yes, it can be very literal. Yes, it could be that somebody's gonna die. Yes, it could be, things like that. And then there could be a birth of a new baby or a new life. But it also just deals with the fact that, hey, there's some major ass changes getting ready to take place. So with that being said, wherever your Scorpio is in your chart, wherever your Scorpio is in your chart, that place is going to undergo big ass changes. Okay? So Spirit told me that I need to go look and see where my Scorpio is. I believe Scorpio is in my 8th house. No, I'm sorry. Scorpio, I want to say, is in my, I want to say, my 2nd house, okay? So that means there's about to be some endings and some new beginnings when it comes to security, stability, resources, money. There are about to be changes and shifts in that area of my life, okay? Without further ado, let me tell you what I think they're about to be, though. The first card that came out, you guys, is the Chariot card. Okay, the Chariot card deals with forward movement. It deals with progression. It deals with integration. And let me tell you what I always get about this integration. Integration deals with like lessons that we've learned, whether it's things about ourselves or things about other people. We learn how to finally make sense of them and then put them together and put them to work that benefits us in our lives. Okay? So a lot of us, we've learned some lessons in life, honey, and we are getting ready to move forward with what we learned, and we're going to make it work for us. When I tell you that's freaking good news, first of all, good news is such an understatement. Like, I can't even talk about the excitement that I feel, you guys, with this card coming out, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, a lot of us divine feminines, we are about to move forward. Now, in the other video, a lot of us have been in a time space of, I just heard singleness. You've been by yourself. Even if you were with somebody, let me just say, even if you were with someone, you could have been feeling like you were single. You understand? You were in a place of being hidden. You were in this place of having to be to yourself. Okay? A lot of us, like, even though you didn't want to be, okay, and you didn't understand, like, why is this not working out for me? Why is it that I can't break forth? Why is it that I can't do or make the moves that I want to make? It's because Spirit was holding you there on purpose. The reason we were being held is because we were getting all types of spiritual information, spiritual insight, spiritual growth, spiritual alignment and adjustment. We were getting downloads, dreams, plans. We were getting blueprints for how we are supposed to move strategically now in the spirit. Also, the spirit has been working with us on our behalf behind the scenes. So now what's about to happen, baby, a lot of us, we're about to take off. And it's not going to be because of anything that we necessarily did just by ourselves. It's going to be because Spirit says that now it's time for this person to get their abundance. Now it's time for them to start moving forward in the call that's on their life. Now is the time. And that's the reason why we couldn't get it no other time. I'm just saying. The Chariot card is saying forward movement, and not just any kind of forward movement, but forward movement with the proper information and the proper application of the information for your growth. That's big news. That's good news. That's what we need, because you know what? You can move forward and not know where the fuck you're going. And if you don't know where you're going, guess what? You can easily wind right back up where you were before. And then that's regression. And we don't need that. And Spirit ain't got time for us. A lot of us have big calls in our lives. Spirit ain't got time for that. Spirit don't have time for us to be going backwards. So we had to be still. We had to be kept hidden. We had to be confined in this closed, somewhat dark space to receive everything that God had for us to have, to receive the knowledge, to receive the information, to even have seeds planted so that when the time comes, baby, when God starts to pour out that water, that drip, we will begin to flourish as we were supposed to. This is going to be victory for a lot of us. I literally had a dream, y'all. I had a dream the night before last, that the chant that I heard, guys, the chant that I heard was, "We victory. We victory." And it kept playing over and over and over again until I literally woke up. I woke up out that dream and immediately started writing what the heck happened. There were so many things that happened in this dream, y'all. And I know it's prophetic. I may share it after the reading, but let me go ahead and move on. You guys, some of you guys are going to be getting new cars. Even though, again, this is not just about physical. This is more than anything about the spiritual movement and physical movement, as far as us as individuals literally putting one foot in front of the other and moving forward with plans that God has given us in this period of solitude. Some of you guys are about to get the car that you needed. It may not be new, it could be used, but the point is, you're going to get a vehicle that's going to help you get from point A to point B. Okay, so that's good news there. But again, I really feel like this is more so about actions. This is about building empires. This is about forward movement in your purpose, in your call. Okay, the overall, the bottom of the deck was the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles deals with us being very skilled, being talented at something. It talks about putting in work. It talks about putting your head down and keeping yourself focused on whatever it is that you're doing. Like I said, whether you're a performer, whether you run a business, whether you are a spiritual coach or a spiritual leader, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're called to do. So to me, this is about the assignment. Whatever you're assigned to, you're about to put that head down, baby. You're about to get focused, and you're about to be putting in that work. And what's going to happen is, not only are you going to be putting in that work because you're passionate and because you need security and you need resources and all that kind of stuff, you are doing this and you are going to gain recognition. People are going to know your name. People are going to be seeking you out for what you know how to do because you're so skilled at what you're doing, guys. This is what Spirit is talking about. Forward movement in your call. Forward movement in what's going to bring you your abundance. Forward movement in what you're not afraid to work hard for. Now, I needed Spirit to help me to clarify the Chariot card. So, I asked Spirit to help me clarify. And 3 cards came out at the same time, and all of them in the reverse. All 3 cards that came out in reverse is the Empress card in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Judgment card in reverse. Let me tell you the first message that I got from this. I felt like a lot of the divine feminines are coming out of not being confident in themselves, not being creative, not being abundant, not being their true and authentic selves. You're coming out of this space of not knowing who you are, not walking in your authority. That's what we're coming out of, okay? The Empress energy also talks about truth being revealed or lies being unraveled about a particular matter. I'm just telling y'all what Spirit said. The next card that came out was the Eight of Swords, and immediately I felt like a lot of us are getting unstuck. Hold on. I must do a clap. I have to do a clap. There are some of us who have been feeling like, damn, I know that I'm supposed to be great. I know that I'm supposed to be doing something, but I don't think I know how to move forward. I don't think I know the first step to take on this path to this greatness that I know is welling up in my belly. That's over. That's the end. This period that we have been in has been for us to gain the insight from Spirit. It's also been so that Spirit could be putting things in place, putting connections in place, so that when you start going where Spirit tells you to go and saying what Spirit tells you to do, baby, miracles is about to happen. Doors about to open for you that you didn't even have to work hella hard to open. It's because of your obedience. It's because you understood that the spiritual matters were weightier than that you could be seen. I'm not going to play with y'all today. I'm just letting you know you're getting unstuck, sis. That's all I'm here to say. And this can also apply to brethren as well. If you were feeling like you were stuck, if this message is resonating with you guys, please give me thumbs up because this helps with my channel growth and all that. If you were feeling stuck mentally, if you felt like you didn't know what to do mentally, I don't know whether to move to the right or to the left or to the front or to the back, so I'm not going to move at all. If that is where you were, understand that you're coming out of that energy. And this is all being divinely orchestrated for you. And not just for you, but for those who are connected to you. The last and final card that came out is the Judgment in reverse. And what this card means for me is that the divine has spoken. The divine has spoken about your situation. And whatever the divine declared, this forward movement, this is what divine spoke over your life. This is what the divine said it's time for. So everything that's about to get ready to happen for you, listen, God already okayed it. Point blank in the period. And I promise you, I'm not just trying to say this shit. I'm telling you what I know. This is bigger than us. That was what else came up in this dream. This is what else came up in my dream, y'all. Right before I heard that chant saying, we victory, I remember speaking to somebody. It was as if I felt like I'm becoming a star. And there were other stars who were speaking into me because they recognized my gift, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I was happy. I was crying happy tears. And I was saying, I know that this is for me. And I said, I know that this is good for me, but this feels like it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Good rising, Uba. Good rising. Listen to me, y'all. Spirit has spoken. Spirit has spoken on your behalf, and you are moving forward. Do you understand? With the information and the insight that Spirit has given you during this downtime, Spirit is giving you your go. So at this point, if somebody got hatred towards you, it ain't gonna close no doors. Oh my God. If you even feel like you're not ready, if you even feel like you don't know what the freak you're doing, it doesn't matter because Spirit says you're ready. Spirit got you prepared. Spirit got you set up, baby. Got to be more careful. You guys, I literally had a man speaking to my life as he was cutting my hair. And he said, Queen, you got this. You're ready. Go forward. Understanding and knowing that. That's the reading. I'm done. That's all that Spirit wants to say. Those of you who this is going to resonate with, give it a thumbs up, you guys. I hope that you also share this live stream when it's over. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. I have nothing else to say. Again, Spirit told me a long time ago that what I do is confirm what you guys already know. I know for a fact that this message is resonating with me. And I know that it's going to resonate with you guys. Now I'm about to come up and read some of the messages, y'all. If y'all want to share how it resonated with you, please do so at this time in the comments. But Guys, like I am so happy. So much abundance is getting ready to break forth. And again, these are doors opening that no man, no woman, no devil, no opposer can close for you. It cannot be undone. The word has gone out. So without further ado, you guys, let me come up here and read y'all's comments. I gotta be careful with all this far. Yeah, I also just heard that y'all's hard work has paid off. The hard work has paid off. Woo! Thank you, Spirit. Lord, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Whew, Fit Goddess 1111 Cortez says, yes, I'm a Scorpio, November 12th. Ooh, congratulations, girl. This is probably more than likely your season as well. Davondra Ward says, girl, I am great. You've been confirming all my life here lately. The spirit and universe is on my side, hunty. And I'm a Scorpio. Come through. Come through. That was another thing that came out in the other reading, you guys. It should be up on my channel at this time. Let me go see real quick. Please go and check out Hidden for Such a Time as This. Those who can, I don't even care if you leave this live right now, go watch it. Now, it is 50 minutes, so if you don't have the time, just add it to the watch later list. But I'm telling you, go check it out, y'all. It's so much more confirmations in there. I know. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna read this dream. Let me do that right now. Let me read the dream. I'm gonna try to get straight to the part that I'm telling y'all about, because this dream, first of all, I literally woke up out of my sleep and took this. Okay. I started writing this down. I do this with most of my dreams because I think I have found out that the majority of my dreams are usually prophetic. So I just did that. Okay. Oh, and that's the other thing. When I was getting ready to do the first reading, the one that I just told y'all to go check out, Hidden for Such a Time as This, the victory card showed itself. And all I could do was say, thank you, Spirit, and just appreciate. Like, so many good cards came out, y'all. This is nothing but positivity, nothing but forward movement energy, nothing but doors opening. I don't know what else to say, but here's the dream. So forgive me because I was still half asleep. It says, wake up from a dream that by the end of it had me crying, and I heard a beautiful song rise up behind myself and the folks that I was surrounded by saying, we victory, over and over. I found people speaking into me, and I remember saying, I feel like this is bigger than me, but I'm a part of it. So that's what I said. I heard the word Atlanta. It was as if an artist was speaking on how he got his start. He talked about an event that was tragic and could have been fatally so for him, but wasn't. But it led to the move and him being in the place that he had to go to Atlanta that helped him to reach his success. That's something else I forgot to say about the Eight of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse can also deal with an unforeseen fatality or an unforeseen death. So that could resonate with some of you guys, like in real life, or as far as somebody really passing away or really dying, okay? It could deal with one of us. Who knows? Only Spirit really knows that. But the other understanding is, to me, that there could be something, because to me, even though fatality definitely is with death, it could be some type of some type of injury that is unforeseen, okay? Or something that should have killed you. Something that should have killed you. And again, this is a dream that I just had like 2 nights ago. Moving on. So it's funny to me that that's what's coming up. In the dream, the guy was saying that his house got on fire, but what I was seeing was he had like this beautiful ass beach house, and it looked like there could have been like a storm coming that way toward that house. But that wasn't it wasn't the water that took it out. It was the fact that his house almost burned down. So he had to wind up moving anyway. Moving on. And earlier, okay, that's my personal, so I ain't gonna do that one. Even though I'm normally transparent, I'll probably talk about that when I'm out of it totally, okay? Here's another one that I think is very prophetic, you guys. I feel like some of us could be getting ready to move into homes, like new homes and shit. I don't know how that's gonna happen for me right now, but I feel like I received it for myself because I seen it in my dreams. And it's so crazy because it was me and 3 other people. We were in a home. We walked around the home, praying over the home, casting out any type of spirits. One of the biggest spirits that we knew to cast out and that I could clearly remember me saying inside the dream is fear. So I know that that's going to resonate for some people. Okay. It says there's another portion of the dream where I, along with a few others, pray over this beautiful big house that we live in, casting out possible spirits that we feel we felt there. After that, we walk in and this lady starts applying this pink lipstick, and the title of the lipstick looks like the name of a BMW. So that may not resonate with everybody, but for me, because it is my personal dream, I know that I have a like BMWs. I really enjoy them. I really want one day, and I love shades of pink lipstick. And the lady was applying it to me, and I don't know. I just feel like it's prophetic. Don't ask me nothing else because I don't know that much. I'm just right. I had to say what I saw. So and also it wasn't even just what I saw. It's like I was observing in the dream, and it's like the angels were letting me know what to pay attention to in the dream. Okay. And so in that part, I saw and I noticed the angels told me, like, pay attention to that. That's like a BMW. So I was like, oh, okay. And that's why I knew to write it down when I woke up. Moving on. She also speaks to me saying this lipstick will give you edge. We're walking into edge. And I feel like that was about me being bold and being fearless. Okay. And again, we was rebuking fear about the house. Remember? Moving on. Talking about prophetic. Listen, it's prophetic to me if it wasn't to nobody else. Okay. If it wasn't to nobody else, it's prophetic to me. So then it says, I felt the need to explain that I used to wear an edgy shade of pink lipstick, but as I had gotten older, more natural looking lipstick, I also began to love. And I just kind of feel like that talks about how sometimes when we are going through life, how issues in life can begin to change us a little bit, okay? Where we used to be bold, where we used to have no fear, sometimes, okay, trying to go with what's traditional or what's society, what's Lord, I think I almost made up a word. I'm gonna go ahead and make it up. What's societally accepted. I'm positive I made that up. I'm positive it's not real, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Okay. Let's not dwell and let's not judge. So, what is normal to society? We sometimes that causes us to lose our luster. It causes us to lose our fearlessness, which is ultimately really our power. Moving on. It says this dream. Oh, this is my last thoughts. This dream feels prophetic in some ways, and like it's showing me things that I have gone on also. Um. Oh, okay. Going on also. My bad. Some things that I have going on also. And then I said, that's all for now. I wrote this so I can remember it. The time I woke from this dream was 3:21 a.m. So that's it with that. That's it with that. Fit Goddess 1111 Cortez said, oh wait, I'm going way too fast. So let's see. Fit Goddess 1111 Cortez says, Ward, when's your B-Day? And Divandria said 11-1, made in 1988. Fit Goddess 1111 Cortez says, nice, hunty. I'm 89. Divandria Ward says, whoop, whoop, ain't nothing like them 80s babies. True that. I'm 86. Moving on. Fit Goddess 1111 Cortez laughed and was like, facts. Fit Goddess also says, yay, I need a car. Davandria says, H-Town in the house. That's right. That is me. That's right. Uba Asterian came on speaking to everybody. Hi, Uba. Fit Goddess says, it's up. I got the notification. Cool. So that was in regards to the other video. Davandria says, yes, come on, spirit. Push me into the limelight. Girl, you play too much. Okay, for those who came or who are just now coming here, please, if you can, go look up your natal charts, okay? And go and see where Scorpio is in your chart. What you will need is you'll need your birthday and you will need your birth time. So you may not be able to do that right this second, but look into that, okay? Because there is where you're going to see a lot of changes. Whatever house Scorpio is in is going to truly be affected. That's where you're going to actually see and feel those changes. Okay, and what else? Whatever planet Scorpio is in your chart is also going to be heavily affected. Okay, so you'll want to know about what those planets affect in your life. So moving on, guys, I love y'all with the love of the Most High. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm even about to go and watch the reading I just told y'all about. I'm about to go watch that again for myself. Okay. I love you guys. I'm gonna also eat some more of the Indian food that I have because I'm hungry. Have a wonderful day. Peace, love, light, and darkness working in harmony with one another. Okay. I love y'all. Let's see. I see Fit Goddess 1111 Cortez says, yes, I got Mars, Mercury, Pluto, Sun, Lilith, and Dark Moon Lilith in Scorpio. Baby, your communication, your ambition, Pluto. Sex, I want to say Pluto deals with sex and stuff like that, and power. Mm-hmm. Yourself. Mm-hmm. Lilith is like your shadow self. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that's about to go. Ooh, you about to hit. Ooh, big goddess, girl. Uh-huh. Let's go watch it, guys. I am. I'll see some of y'all there. If this is the end for us. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friends. Okay, good day. Bye. I thought it was a good day. I don't think it's a good day because it didn't end. So, good day. Still here? There we go. It's coming.